Coming up in this episode, open the door. Oh yeah, they're coming on lovely. I'm not really sure if the camera's picking this up on it, but I've just spotted a tremendous difference. I mean, you can see this section here hasn't been done, and it's all done, dull and dreary to there. And then once from there, I hope you can see the difference down there is where I've polished. And again, if I point the camera at the boat, it's just dull and matte. By the time I come along, that doesn't pick it up very well, but you can see there is a reflection there, whereas here there's nothing. Okay, then this is the equipment I'm going to use. I've bought a buffing kit just off eBay. This attaches to the drill here. With it is a couple of sponge pads and a couple of buffing pads. As you can see, I've already given it a go to try and see if it's actually going to work before I film it all. I'm using T-cut, just a straightforward standard T-cut to rejuvenate the surface, and then after that I'm going to put on a spray wax and buff it up. So there we go, that's the equipment I'm going to use. Start off then with just a slightly damp cloth, putting a bit of the old T-cut on, and then we just simply rub it in. Only do about a foot or so at a time. Rub that in. Then we get the little sponge adapter onto there, and on a slow speed just rub all that in and buff it up. Alright, take that off, put on the buffing pad and give it a polish. As I'm working away here, I hope you can pick up the difference. On my right hand side is obviously where I have polished. On the left hand side hasn't been touched at all. and there's a dramatic difference between the two. It's well worth doing, quite easily, and very, very effective. And there we have it, all nice and smooth and polished. And what I'll do after that is I'll spray the wax on and polish it up. Well, got the rest of the boat to do now. Crack on. I was just out doing some work. I'll show you in a moment what I've been doing. I'm cleaning up and polishing the outside of the boat. Then I thought, tea time. And I fancy a little snack. And I thought, oh, cheese sandwich? No. I could really do with a scone. Really fancy a scone. So, I haven't got any. So I'm going to make some. Little quick break from DIY, and I'm going to make some scones. Catch you in a bit. Okay guys, hope you can see me. The sun's a little bit on the bright side. It's coming through the skylight, so unfortunately there's nothing I can do about it. Before I start, I must emphasize, I don't measure anything. So all I do is I put enough stuff in for me to be able to judge whether that's enough or not. And that should do for about 4 scones. A knife. A nice dollop of butter. In that goes. Pinch of salt. In that goes. Now, rub it all together. I've been making scones for donkeys, yes, to be honest with you. So, I'm to the stage now where I can just feel the mixture as to whether it needs a little bit more butter or fat, or a little bit more flour. Nice dry crumb is what I like. And this is how I'm going to eat them anyway. I don't mind whether I make 4 or I make 6. Doesn't make any difference as long as I make more than 2. Because I like my scones, I do. That's coming together. So these scones, I'm going to make some savoury scones. I'm going to make some cheese scones, I think. Or will I? No, I think I'll just make plain scones today. Now you can see that's a nice crumbly mix. And my test is, if I squeeze it together and it holds like that, that's just about right. That's just about perfect for me. I do like that. And okay, now if I'm going to make sweet scones, I need a bit of sugar. Don't need that. I've already preheated the oven. And again, it's a gas oven I've got. I normally put it on about 200 degrees at home, which is an electric oven. So I'm guessing, without doing any conversions, anything like that, I'm guessing round about gas watt 6 or 7 should do. Just give that a quick mix in. Now I like a nice rich scone, so I'm going to put an egg in it. And milk. Again, no measuring, just mix it all together until it comes to a nice dough. Now you see that's a little bit too wet, so I'm going to put a little bit more flour in. A tiny bit more. Got a bit heavy-handed with the milk. That's just about right there now. Okay, let's clear the decks a bit. Don't need that. What I do need is an oven tray. Sprinkle the flour in the oven tray. Excellent. That one side. And sprinkling the flour on the bench. Now, I hope this all turns out right, because when you're doing this kind of thing, it's a bit of a one-shot job. Filming it all in real time. I haven't got a rolling pin, so I'll just simply pat it down. I haven't got a cutter, so we're going to have let's see, about that size there, about that size there, that there, and that there. There we go. You see how quick and easy that was? I know I've been doing it for years, but even if you haven't done it before, it's very quick, very easy to do. And I'm going to finish it off with just a little tiny bit of milk. Let's get some of the drop of milk in. Cup, that'll do. Again, I haven't got a brush, just going to use my fingers. Little tiny drop of milk on the top. There you go. Hope you can see all this. There we are. And it's a final little flourish. A tiny little sprinkling of sugar on the top. And there we have it. Sweet scones in what? 7 minutes. Let's pop in the oven and show what it'll come out like. Okay, there we are. They're in the oven now. I'm not sure how this oven actually works, how good it is, how hot it is, etc. like that. I haven't done a lot of baking in it yet. I'm not used to gas, I'm used to electric, so I'm putting it on gas mark 6 to 7. That should be about a 180, 200 mark, thereabouts. I'll keep an eye on them and check them. And it is now 10 past 12. So I'll give them 15 to 20 minutes and check them round about 12:30. Back in a minute. Okay, it's been 10 minutes now. I'm impatient cook. Let's have a quick look, see how they're getting on. I hope you can see them all right. I don't want to leave the door open for too long. But I'll just spin the camera around and show you. Open the door. Oh yeah, they're coming on lovely. They're coming on lovely. I'll turn them around and give them a few more minutes. Okay, let's get these babies out of the oven. See how they've turned out. Oh yes, they look nice. Look at that. Could that be any nicer? Oh. That is lovely. Now the only thing I've forgotten, got no cream. Never mind, it's just going to have to be butter and jam. And what goes best with some lovely scones? A nice cup of tea as well. Well, I'm going to enjoy these, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this little video, a little bit of fun. If you have, give us a thumbs up, give us a like. Let me know in the comments, and I'll maybe do some more little cookery bits and bobs for you in the future. Well, there we are, guys. Proof's in the pudding. Lovely scone, cup of tea, glorious weather, sitting on my narrowboat. What more could you ask for? Cheers. Oh, still warm. Oh yeah, very nice. Enjoyed watching this video. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already done so. It's completely free. And of course, leave me some comments. I love reading your comments and your suggestions. Catch you later.